Good morning, guys. Welcome back to today's video. It is April 10th, 2026. Let's go over today's setup. It was a break-even setup. I feel like mentally I'm not fully in the trading zone yet. Like, I'm kind of still like testing everything. That's why I haven't like really been journaling at all. Which I guess I could still be journaling just to actually see, because I need to gather data in general, right? But yeah, I'm still kind of figuring out like how exactly I want to get in with absorption. I want to come up with a more mechanical way to get in, because if not, I feel like it's just guesswork, which is why, you know, there's really no point of doing that in general. I also need to come up with a risk management plan, because I was floating close to 2R today, but I just, ended up just break even. So I don't know if I want to go back to the style of taking partials at 1 to 1 going break even, things like that. This was shooting for about a 3.5R. Where's 3R? 3R still up here. So the higher time frame bias was super easy today. We are overall bearish. Sorry, not bearish. We're overall bullish. This is kind of just break number 1 from last week or earlier this week. One second, I just gotta reply to this text. Sorry about that. Okay, and then break number 2 is right here. So we do have this 4-hour order block, and we also have 4-hour liquidity right here. Now, none of it actually got used. It was actually a 1-hour order block that we ended up using. As you can see, this is the 1-hour order block here. Excuse me. It's kind of just like an internal break to the upside, only 1 hour. Right here. Now, we were kind of already reacting off of this order block. As you can see, like the 5-minute was already heavily bullish. If we count the breaks, we have multiple breaks. We have 1, 2, 3. Once we have 3, we had 1, 2. So we're actually technically bearish right here, and then we broke again to the upside, break number 2. So I was looking, so I kept my fractal rules in mind. Let's see, what else do we have here? So we have this internal liquidity grabbed, liquidity grab, liquidity grab. This is the extreme order block of the entry. This is the discovery order block. Discovery, I don't know where that came from. This is the other order block. And overall, once price kind of tapped into this area, I started to keep my eye out for absorption. Now, majority of the absorption happened over here, and today I honestly nailed the entry. It was really good, but my concern, or like why I'm not super satisfied with this, because again, like I feel like I got lucky. Like, I don't know exactly what it is I'm looking for. All I know is I can spot absorption, and once I see, in this case, sellers getting weak, I just kind of jump in. Like, I don't really have like a confirmation to get in. I don't know if that's like the way order or like spotting absorption is supposed to work, because when you wait for confirmation, right? So like if you're waiting for confirmation, so you see absorption, you see initiation. The only candle that really initiated is, well, I guess this counts right here, because you can see absorption, initiation, and then a retest, and we reject that, and then we move up. If it wasn't from here, and we were using initiation here, the retest would be in here, and I would have gotten a much worse entry with really nowhere to put my stops. because I would have had to, let's say I got in there, right? Stops would have to be here at least, and this goes for, I guess this still hits a 2R, which isn't horrible. Oh wait, no, sorry. This is not even a 2R. This is a 1.67. So we're just gonna leave it like that. Now let's review kind of this area right here where we see absorption, initiation, and a retest of that, right? My entry was over here, and I'll show you guys on the footprint chart over on this side. Okay, so sellers are coming into this level here. And what do we see? We see I guess this one counts too, so it's like, where do we start looking? There's a lot. It takes a while to get used to footprint charts. Okay, so sellers tap in, kind of get absorbed, we get initiation, and we retest it, but we kind of overpower the buyers here, so this is not really a good entry. I want to say, like, the best prime example is sellers got absorbed here because you can see a lot of huge negative deltas, so lots of selling coming into the market but not getting rewarded, and we flip candles, right? So really I would say this is the best absorption and initiation candle, because then we see aggressive buying coming in, and then we see sellers try to retest and reject. Now again, the concern that I have is, if I got in here, where do I put my stops? Probably below here, and I got wicked out. So I guess it's like, you can't be perfect. It might take a couple of tries, but it's like, I want to avoid that. So again, like, I don't know how it is I manage this, because I basically just didn't get in here and I waited for sellers to come in again. I want to see more absorption, and we see huge sellers coming in here, huge negative clusters of deltas being rejected, and then we kind of come into here, and I think this is where I got in on this candle somewhere, where I just kept seeing like price stall here. So that means like sellers were here, but they weren't getting rewarded. And you can see up here the delta is starting to shrink, right? We have 1.9k, 900, 1k, 400. Sellers got really aggressive here, didn't get rewarded. We see a smaller delta, and then I got in, and then it shot up to roughly about a 2R, but I just went to break even. Now another thing that I could potentially look at is going on the 1 minute and spotting absorption there. Let's see what it looks like on the 1. Where the hell am I? Okay, to be honest, I'm not gonna go over the 1 minute quite yet, because I'm I don't really know. I don't know what my plan is. Like, every time that I've hit a trade, it just seems like I'm just getting in on the absorption. Like, there's no real confirmation upon that, so I have to figure that out. But yeah, today was a good trading session. Overall, we hit break even. I could have secured partials. I think the risk management plan is a lot easier to come up with, but I'm gonna still again focus on absorption. So let's see. We will see you guys on Monday.